There's still nothing here for this resistance.
You're recording, right?
Yeah. Still nothing here. But you do see this resistance is obviously looking like something. Maybe right here. Just because of the rally after it. But I'm also taking into consideration that the rally after it wasn't super aggressive.
That right there, though, what you're doing right now, I would never consider that a demand zone.
Only because it was previous resistance. Oh fuck, I went too far. Is the reason why. And if you drop the box, it's gonna be slightly above that resistance line.
Oh, that's true. But goddamn.
So like I would use it like this. See how it is like just right there.
Yeah.
Top left.
Do you guys chart a lot on Bookmap while it's on live?
I used to, but it's too time consuming.
No, I don't.
I only chart it when I take a trade, and I'll show you guys.
Yeah, but I just wondering if I should already have certain things.
No.
Like when it does the 1,000 lot buyers, I'll put a line out for that on Bookmap and extend
Yeah.
it. I was wondering when you send screenshots.
I do that.
I was wondering, yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
you already
yeah.
have one.
Nah.
And then boom, here's another one.
This is why I can't find you guys' fucking demand zone. I can't see this shit.
What do you mean?
Look at the demand zones he's creating. Crazy.
You wouldn't have got that?
Hell no.
Look at that. It's also
I
where the
know it-
resistance is.
Yeah, but I would look for like an obvious demand zone.
If it's obvious,
Eric-
if it's obvious, everyone's gonna try to trade.
At least when like
that.
Eric showed me how to do it, he just showed me any jump. And so, not even just like a 10-point jump, but like if it's a 5-point jump and it's like a convincing candle
Yeah.
next to the basing candle, then I'm like, I'm just gonna get it. It's gonna be my stop.
Yeah.
So boom, that's. But like when you look at it like this, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So this is one important zone. This is another important zone, and there might be something in here. And then also this one, next week I'm gonna be paying attention to this just because it's a 4-hour. 1 hour, 90-minute now. And do you go from the higher time frame to the lower time frame every time?
Yeah. Well, first I'm at 15 minutes just to get the yesterday highs, and
I do that
then
too.
I go straight to the 4-hour.
That makes sense. And here's another one. I guess I'll use this 90-minute.
See, that's a good one. That I would see.
And this one, is it super important? Where'd you go? Oh,
I have a question about that. How do you know not to get the red candle like 2 candles before it?
I don't know. It's
Or
a zone.
I would but would you do both?
I might.
Because it's kind of like the red candle before that one is kind of the start of the takeoff, and it stalled and it took off again. And then the second one that you're charting took off in like after hours. So would that give you? Does that give you like?
I need this. This is where I would have to go into a smaller time frame, and then see how clean of a push it does after that. Like right here, the fact that it did create a base and then it consolidated. I wouldn't do a box around this, but I'm marking it just as like a quick little potential.
Line up this resistance.
Yeah. So what you could even do is make this box come down into here, and like this become, or maybe even here, depending how big you want to make the range. But this area here, there's some kind of buying interest, because look at the rally after it. So maybe it taps this quickly and it pushes up, but then it comes back down and chills in here. Like that's potential thing that happens. So this is the max I'd probably chart. This is already
What's
a lot.
the point range? Is that yes?
What?
Lately, I've been wondering like how many points should I go down, and I think sometimes I'll do 100, just because I've seen candles that have gone that high.
I just go all the way from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes I like if I know this looks like very strong resistance,
Yeah.
and it became support, I'll like stop here. But I also like will do these lines like
Yeah.
But
that.
like this is like a big dramatic rise. Like what about this section? If we were charting and like it was just
It depends
this,
how close price is to.
then
Yeah.
you might have to like jump to another one, right?
Like if price fell to like this right here and was trading around here, then I'll probably like go a little.
Yeah,
lower,
exactly.
like that.
And then that would make it even a stronger zone, huh? Because you're like getting near something it hasn't touched in a long time.
Well, it depends how many touches it has across the 90 minute.
Like, see, going into next week, the fact that this area was previous resistance, I'm paying attention to this if we pull back into this 1 hour, 59.60. And then under that, I'm paying attention to this 1 hour at 58.87 because it was also previous resistance. So those two are my super key levels. Then the 4 hour is also going to be, I guess, a super key level, but like it's kind of a closer area. So if market pulls back into here and we see 1,000 lots, and then I see the setup that with the 1,000 lot setup, then I'll take it long. Otherwise, there may be some supply up here too, to be honest. 40, 30.
You think Trump will get the S&P to 10,000 by the end of his term?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can he be president again? Like,
But
he can't
something-
get reelected for a second
He
term?
can't,
This is
but
the second term.
But like, after this,
you know it's crazy though.
That's whack.
When we took poli
I'm
sci,
trying to get that market going.
Only take it.
when we took poli sci,
Trump going down
remember,
history.
Samad,
Yeah.
he said that it is possible. It's just never been.
One president did it. Teddy Roosevelt. He had 3 terms.
That was the one that happened during a war. No?
That would low key be crazy if Trump was able to do that.
I heard he's trying to get rid of the terms.
Oh shit.
That was his main
That's
thing.
even nah.
He said he's like vote for me and
He
you'll
wants
never
to
have
be
to
a
vote
dictator.
for again.
He wants to be a dictator, dude.
He said like vote this time because he was trying to get all the voters out and he's like and trust me this will be the last time you have to vote. Like he kept saying that.
This motherfucker, dude.
Like, I just
Talking
need you
about
guys
bigotry.
to vote this time. Yo, the women are going through it with this Trump election, man.
I feel bad for them, dude.
I've been learning so much about abortion.
They can't handle Kim Jong Un.
Dude, if abortion was illegal, my life would have been so fucking different. I would have had a fucking kid right
I
now.
thought you said you wouldn't be here, something like this.
No.
This could be suicide.
I would have been like, nah, I can't with you today, guys. I have to fucking take care of
All grown up.
I mean,
Nah,
still,
with that
he
abortion,
makes-
baby. Hell yeah.
So this 15-minute I'd pay attention to.
Oh shit! I'll have this
Also.
recorded.
I'm gonna edit that just for like animals.
That's hilarious. I just realized
Just make
that.
that video private on YouTube. Don't let Trump see it.
I can just delete that stuff.
So boom. This is my levels for next week. Real quick and easy. But that's what I wanted to point out. The idea that like you may find, say in pre-market, a demand forms up here, and because it's a demand, now you're instantly gonna be like, okay, as soon as it hits demand, let me go long or whatever. But in reality, the real key level is this one because it was previous resistance, and this support now is stronger than say a quick 30-minute that formed in pre-market.
So let's say it does right where your mouse is at. It does do a little bounce there, even though that's not necessarily the main key area we want.
It probably would too.
And it probably will bounce a little bit, but then what kind of convinces you the fact that it's not taking off fast and a lot?
One, the fact that it's not like a key level, so expecting a large move out of that is lower probability. But in the fact that we're in trending conditions, that could also vary because on a trending condition, the market may just want to start shooting up again, and that could end up being a large move. But in my mind, I know the 4 hour is my key level.
Yeah, like
Sorry.
how Eric said, the large moves. We're looking for these types of moves. We're not looking for like little bounces like that.
Yeah.
So we want these bigger ones at the key stronger levels because you know something's gonna happen because something has happened there before, as opposed to like these random little ones that price is already close to, like barely shooting up. Like,
This may give you a 4 to 8 point push, but look at this. This may give you a
20 points.
20 point
And then,
push.
since we still kind of have, I'm sure we're training it out of ourselves, but it's like scalper mentality.
It's still scalp. We're still in the 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a 20-minute trade compared to a week-long trade is still scalp. So So no matter, even if we have to wait an hour, that's still a scalp technically. On like if you look at the bigger picture. So yeah, it's the large moves we're looking for. Is what we're trying to find,
Yeah,
and you get those with the stronger levels.
exactly. And I think that understanding that can help you not get in too early. Because if you see a demand there and it just formed overnight, that may even make me anticipate to go long. But to understand that no, the 46006 is the stronger level where I can get a better position. Mentally, I'm just like, okay, let me just wait for this one.
Zoom out again. Notice how Eric did all his strong levels. Look at what every level that he listed did. It rose up majorly. This one rose up majorly. This one rose up majorly. As opposed to these little ones that he was talking about, didn't really do anything.
Like this one that I didn't box, it did have a big push, but it kind of isn't the same as these kind of push. Like
Yeah.
this is just a straight up shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, let's say you didn't box it up to the next one, right?
Yeah.
The next one was more important. That's what you're saying.
Also, even if this one is a super strong level, price isn't near it, so technically it doesn't
Yeah.
matter at that big. You know, you don't have to go all the way down. Just go wherever price is near.
What's 60/40 minus 58/87? Where's my phone? All y'all idiots. So thinking this, obviously it's possible, but thinking of this 588.7 hitting next week is, or on Tuesday, because Monday's a holiday, 58.87 would be a 153 point move from up here. So it's possible, but
Wait,
it's,
this Monday's a holiday? No trade?
yeah,
Oh, shit.
but it's unlikely. So these two levels are my key.
That's what you would make
Figures.
your plan.
Yeah.
Just because even though you have more charted, you're not anticipating it's gonna get that far.
Mm.
Right.
Obviously, sometimes, right? Like that makes sense. I just did it because I'm like, I gotta come up with a plan, not knowing you don't have to write that one. That one's boring.
But I've also had days where I didn't do this one, and that shit just came drop right down into a level that I never even marked. So that's why I think I've started doing it like this, probably. But yeah, what is it?